Hey guys, and welcome back to my cove. I am Emily, and we are back at it with another episode of Fragile Dreams. Farewell. Ruins of the Moon. Will she get it for this series? No, I don't think so. Probably not. Last we played, we went through the carnival to get our locket back from Crow, who ended up being our friend. As I was saying in the end of the last episode, I think he's some kind of robot that was created in a lab. But either way, he gave us a friendly smooch goodbye, and on we went. And now we're at the hotel. So we are going to dive right back in. It is daytime, which is kind of weird. I don't think we've ever run about while it was daytime before. I don't think any of the spirits can come out during the day, which is interesting. So that's probably where we would go in. But I'm curious if there's any memories or anything. There is a kitty. Hi, baby. Two cats. Cool, we got two new friends. And I'm gonna assume this is locked. Yep. Alright. Now the hotel is a part that I vaguely remember from childhood as well. As you know, I've started the game, I played through it, I soft locked myself at the end of the game. Because I was too scared to fight anything, so I ran past it all and I ended up not being leveled enough to beat part of the end. So interesting.
What was that? Sounded like a voice. It was a voice.
Wow, frames are dropping on this one. Cool.
Dummy, you're wasting your time searching here.
Oh. Okay. I guess we got another crow.
Boo! Did I scare you?
Huh, nothing in here? That's weird, right? Why even have us go in there type thing? Cool. Let's try the other side, I guess. Nothing here, huh? That's weird, right? Maybe it becomes nighttime and these places are different later?
Just go home already. Don't come this way.
Why? So they can come out during the day. Weird.
If anything happens, there's nobody to save you. You're on your own.
What a weird thing to say. Huh. Got it. Okay. Fuck, I'm full. I should have ate this. Don't judge me!
Achoo! I hope I'm not getting sick. Wow, very cool.
This uncanny potion raises your attack power. Huh. Key to the chapel. Oh.
We got the green light, Dad. They said we're free to use it.
Is that so?
Yeah, look. They even gave me the key to the chapel.
This is okay with you?
I know the hotel staff already said they wanted to spend their last moments on their own. And I doubt we'll have any guests.
Well, I expected as much, but all the same.
Trust me, it'll be fine. Just you, me, and her. The three of us is all we need. Oh, almost forgot. Sorry to ask you this, Dad, but could you tell her that we can hold the ceremony?
You want me to do it?
You know how it goes. It's bad luck for the bride and groom to see each other before the wedding. It's a tradition. I'm sorry to pull this on you, but I'd really appreciate it.
All right, then.
Thanks, Dad. I owe you one.
You little rascal. Now you're making me blush.
So, everyone knew the world was ending.
Where did you come from? Where are you going? I'm sure you come from someplace I don't know. Going someplace I can't follow. When I was 12, I came down with a terrible fever that attacked my nervous system. I survived somehow, but lost the use of my legs. Before I was paralyzed, I'd always dreamed of becoming a prima ballerina. I loved dancing before an audience and basking in their praise. My parents would tell me my smile lit up the room, kindling the fire of pride that burned so bright in my young heart. I can't look back on this time in my life without bringing up Mal. Mal was a neighborhood boy and my best playmate. We shared our dreams, so full of hope for what the future held. Mal aspired to become a botanist.
Do you know what genes are? They're what determine the color of flowers in the nucleus of their cells. I'm going to study genetics and engineer a flower with a color like the world's never seen before.
I drew a picture that combined both of our dreams. It showed me as a beautiful woman dancing in the middle of a field of mouse flowers. His creations looked like bellflowers that were snow white by day and that glowed blue at night. I called them lantern blossoms.
He did it. We've seen those around.
When the stars came out, they would light up, making the field a stage all my own. A flower that changes color depending on the time of day? When I tried to show Mel the picture I had drawn, he pursed his lips and gave a slight frown as he thought it over.
I admit, it sounds interesting. White by day, blue at night, was it? Maybe for the tiny window of time when the sun's going down, It could burn a dark red.
Mal had given a most wonderful addition to my idea. I considered it a present from him to me. I was so happy. My name is Akane, which means dark red in Japanese. Mal was a pushover of a boy. He was the butt of the other kids' jokes and victim to their pranks. They'd toss his glasses in the garbage or hide them in the blackboard erasers. However, I was the only one who'd get furious at them, while Mal would rejoice in the fact that they didn't break the lenses. He just wiped them clean and put them back on. The boys would think he was being cheeky and tease him all over again, but Mal refused to ever let them get to him. Mal's head was filled with facts about flowers, so the boys' taunts registered as no more than the meaningless buzz of insects. Meanwhile, I spent all my time worrying about the bullying and helping him find his glasses. We'd eat lunch together and partner up during gym class. Still, over time, it became apparent that my attentions meant less and less to Mal. In fact, it was only when he talked about genetics or what determined colors in flowers that he would truly come alive, and his eyes would sparkle with excitement. As far as Mal was concerned, I was little more than a mirror for him to talk to about his dreams.
Huh. That was a long one. It must have been important, though. That's interesting.
Ew. I said go home. Get it through your head. From here, turn around and go home. Better leave now.
Okay.
Well then, where should we start?
Do you sell the strange liquid now? Ooh, a bow. The bow is interesting, but I'm not sure I want that just yet.
I look forward to our next meeting.
Better leave now.
Oh, this is a big room. There are a lot of strange red drinks. So are these, like, permanently? It permanently raises? It's the map. It's this one. Attack is 91. Okay. So it does, I think, permanently increase attack. Cool. Oh. That's probably a slingshot.
Go home. Get it through your head.
So we gotta go that way. She's probably in the center there.
Hey, is this?
Oh, a bow! But with less than impressive power. Oh, hey!
The day of the recital at the ballet school I attended, despite my insistence that he come, Mao didn't show up. While on stage, my eyes were fixated on the audience, and being so distracted, my feet tripped up my classmates and made a mess of the performance. I went home completely dejected, only to find Mao waiting in front of my house. "Mao, why didn't you come today?" I demanded as I ran up the steps to him. Mao replied with, "Well, you know, what was that supposed to mean?" More importantly, look at this. Mao showed me the inside of the white plastic bag he was holding. What was supposed to be more important?
They're called moonlight mushrooms. They light up at night. And if I can figure out what causes that and blend it with the genes of the bellflower...
Mao's dirt-smeared cheeks were flushed with excitement. It angered me like nothing ever before. Mao had ditched my recital to go hunting for mushrooms in the ravine instead. I swung my hand up and knocked the bag from Mao's grasp. Dirt flew from the bag, and a rain of mushrooms fell to the ground.
Okay, well that's uncalled for.
Mao looked at them with the saddest expression on his face. Imagine that. Mao was more worried about some mushrooms than about me. He could marry them for all I cared. You look like an idiot obsessing over some pathetic mushrooms. I'm just a waste of your precious time, aren't I? Unlike me, your plants don't tell you to come to recitals. They won't make fun of you or tell you to do your homework. You only need to look after them when you want to. You only turn to your plants because you're no good with people. You may have a dream for your future, but don't step all over mine.
That seems a little...
I know. I was taking out my frustrations from my poor performance on Mao. My own dreams weren't going as well, so I was looking down on Mao's. It was a lowly thing to do. But I didn't want to apologize. I left Mao standing there as I ran inside and locked myself in my room. I had hung up my drawing where everybody could see it on my wall. The one of me as an adult, dancing in the field of lantern blossoms. That drawing of Mao's and my dreams coming to reality was a treasure to me. When I tried to peel it off the wall, the picture tore. For a moment, I felt extreme remorse, but I refused to give in. Took the torn drawing and ripped it to shreds before dumping it in the garbage.
The pictures we're finding. Oh. That's very sad. But I mean, they're kids, so... Kids don't exactly cope with their frustrations very well. I think she lost sight of the fact that he was making these flowers for her.
Get it through your no place for a kid like you. Get it? It's worse.
Awesome.
Around and go home. I said go home.
She gets really loud down there, so
Just gets worse than here.
maybe she's not in the middle. Oh. I swear those birds. Interesting. Shit. All right. Thank God the flashlight doesn't run out, because using it in the daytime like this kind of seems frivolous. Oh, is this a leave? Alrighty.
Am I starting to talk to myself? Wow.
Vitamins. This bottle of daily essential vitamins does wonders for recovery. It might just do the trick for those bothersome canker sores. Awesome. This bottle... Oh, what? We found a bunch of vitamins. A wedding bouquet.
And do you promise to take her in sickness and in health? How's the next part go?
Oh, come on already. Do it right, Dad.
Cut me some slack. I'm not even a priest. I've never done this before. It's no use. Let's start over from the top.
Don't worry about it. How about we make it simpler? This is our ceremony. We'll do it the way we want it.
She's got a point. Ready, Dad? I promise to love her for the rest of my life.
And I promise the same.
All right, then. In that case,
I can kiss the bride, remember?
I was going to say that. Her smile was so sweet. I found myself grinning back. I never realized how easy smiling could be. The happiness I'm feeling this very moment makes all of tomorrow's fears trivial in comparison. Whatever happens in the future, I'll always have this moment. All I want to do now, from the bottom of my heart, is share this happiness with my son and new daughter. Even if the inevitable end is not that far off.
Thanks, Dad.
Yes, thank you, Father.
Congratulations to both of you.
Oh,
I was hit with the fever the night that Mao and I had our fight. I remember bits and pieces of the dream that flooded my mind, but in the corner of every dream was the same image. It was the drawing that I had ripped to shreds. My legs in the drawing were cut off right at the ankle. In a sense, I was dancing legless. Soon the dream became reality. Though the fever subsided, my legs remained paralyzed. I couldn't walk, let alone dance, ever again. I spent weeks mourning in my room. Mal came again and again to check on me, but I refused to see him. Eventually, he stopped coming at all. After a short time, I went back to school bound to a wheelchair. My line of sight was so low to the ground, it felt like I'd reverted back to a little kid. Everything I saw looked different from before. The school buildings were like gray giants that threatened to crush me. My friends were kind to me, but it felt like they were all looking down on me and sneering. I rarely lifted my head anymore. Even when I ran into Mao at school, I didn't make eye contact with him. My sickness robbed me of everything. My dream of becoming a ballerina, my smile that people used to say brightened the room, even Mao. Even though I was stuck in that wheelchair, I attended school like everyone else. With my unyielding nature, I strived hard in my studies, ate my meals with gusto, and led in my student council duties. Finally, my old smile returned, and I found a new dream. I decided I'd aim to be a world-class sports photographer. Figuring that my wheelchair couldn't stop me from taking photos, my father had bought me a camera. Of all the things I lost with my sickness, there was only one thing I couldn't get back. After that day, Mao and I remained strangers. The anger and hurt I felt from him were long gone, and yet there was less and less chance for conversation like before. I would often watch Mao tending to the flowers in the school garden from my perch at the window. After all this time, it was only now that I truly understood him. It's odd how rather than when we were close, it was by watching him from afar like this that I came to know him better. Plants are far more delicate than I used to think. If you're the least bit irresponsible and neglect their care even a little, they take a quick turn for the worse. And because they can't speak for themselves, you have to sit for hours to watch and read what they need. Do they have enough water? Good fertilizer? Any signs of sickness? Are they thriving? Mao was ever patient, as he looked after his plants. If there was a sickly-looking sprout, he'd change its soil, set a splint for it, and even stay late into the night to watch over it. He'd crouch in front of the flowers that had been trampled on by thoughtless students and mull over them for hours. While the other students were laughing it up and having a good time, only Mal would have his ear tilted to the silent voices of the flowers that nobody cared to listen to.
Huh. I'm glad she finally realized.
Leave now.
Huh.
Here, turn around and go home. Go home. Get it through your head. It just gets worse from here. Better leave now. This is no place for a kid like you. Please, don't go any further. It's really dangerous.
Who is that? Where are you?
Yeah, they never answer. Weird. Yeah, she's just a ghost.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
A key?
Oh, there's a key here.
Key to room 301. Shit. Alright, let's take care. Oh wait, is this it? Never mind. Let's go in here first.
I thought I told you not to come in.
Oh.
I don't get it. Does this mean you're dead?
Give me a break. Why is it that you're able to see me? Well, I had no idea there was anyone left out there in the world. Persistent little guy, aren't you? Anyway, listen, my name is Sai, and you are?
My name's Seto.
Seto, huh? Where'd you get that?
Well, Grandpa gave it to me.
Your grandfather? So he survived? How strange. But I guess if he's already an old man now, a lot of time must have passed. Tell me, how's the old man doing? Still active?
He's passed away.
Oh.
She knows him?
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Don't worry, I was just trying to do you a favor. Your body looks so cold. Can I ask you something?
Sure, shoot.
You see, I'm looking for this girl I saw with silver hair. Have you seen her?
Don't ask me. You want a girl? Find it for yourself. You're a guy, aren't you?
I just realized her legs are bound.
Why are you following me?
Can you blame me? I'm bored out of my skull around here. I'd do anything for a good distraction. And besides, I know a lot of stuff. Maybe I could help you. Not to mention, I'm a sucker for cuties.
Huh?
When you feel like you've lost your way, hold the Wii remote speaker to your ear. Sai might whisper in your ear a much-needed hint to help you along your way. You were experimented on by my grandfather, and I'm so sorry. Seems like it might be dark out now.
Heads up! There might be some creepy enemies lingering inside.
Thanks, that doesn't help. So it's not night. So none of these rooms will be any different. Who? We're gonna have to skip out on whatever that was. Because I think as soon as I sit here, it'll disappear.
Nice surprise.
Listen, sweetheart. Tonight, I feel there's so much I need to talk to you about. It's strange, isn't it? For all we know, I could be joining you as soon as tomorrow. Today, our son's getting married. His fiancée is too good for the fool. She's got a big heart and a good head on her shoulders. Like father, like son, they say. Actually, she reminds me a little of you. They both seem happy. Just like we were at their age. But even so, I really am an awful parent. I just can't accept it. I bet you want to say I'm being silly. They're starting a whole new life, so much to look forward to, and yet, to have it be stolen away like this, there's no way I can accept it. But I know, no matter what I think about it, I have to give them my blessing. After all, I'll be the only one at the ceremony to congratulate them. I know it's wrong to think this way, but I just can't help. Are you listening up there? If you were alive, do you think you'd be able to smile and wish them well with a clear conscience?
I can't believe when I first played this, I didn't notice how she looked. And she knew her grandfather and he didn't ask about it. Guess he doesn't care to know. What?
I always preferred blazer uniforms over the sailor cut.
So am I just supposed to continue through the rooms? I don't get it. That's kind of annoying.
A few moments later.
Just tell me when you gotta pee, and I'll, give...
She's not helpful. They said she'd be helpful. She's not. What? I guess that's what we're looking for.
Stop. I won't let you past here.
I've been in there before, haven't I?
I'm looking for somebody. So can't you let me through?
No, I don't know you. You're a stranger. I don't trust you. Ah, what a brat. She won't listen to anything we say.
You don't trust me? What can I do to win you over?
I know. Will you bring me the star?
Huh? A star?
I think she's talking about the one on the Christmas tree down at the station mall.
So you want me to bring you that star?
Yes.
Okay then, wait right here.
Insane.
Guess what? There's a shortcut to the station mall by taking the roof stairwell. Pretty convenient, huh?
Oh, thank God. I thought it was gonna have me walk all the way back. I was about to be so mad. We're skipping past the birds this time. It's too much work. Oh shit, she's gonna follow me? I didn't think she could leave the hotel. That was dangerous. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Shit. I actually need to go. We gotta go back to a bonfire. Unless... Is this the end? There's gotta be a bonfire. Of course the bonfire's over there. Oh, I know where we're at. Oh! A dead owl? Insane. There should be... Oh! There's a bonfire through all those doors. That sucks. Back, we're gonna kill them all. It's just I need to switch out my inventory.
Hey, is this?
Strange blue drink. Potion increases one's hit points when ingested. Sweet! Self-help book.
Now that I think about it, even though I wanted to change myself, somewhere inside, I was convinced these days would go on forever. Now my time's up. What can I possibly do with so little time left? For now, though, I guess I'll apologize to my boss.
Cool! Is this the last one?
When I finally spoke to Mao again, it was the day of our high school graduation. I heard from our homeroom teacher that Mao was going to college in some far-off city. It was a college where he could really pursue his study of botany. I didn't want to leave things as they were. After the ceremony, I searched the school and found Mao by the school garden. It had been so long since I saw him up close, and he was a lot taller than I remembered. His long, slender fingers were black with earth, and his hands looked weathered. The strap of his canvas shoulder bag had been loosened to its maximum to let his bag fall to his hips. Somehow, that was enough to make my heart race. All I had to do was talk like we used to, but my mind suddenly went blank. What did I sound like when we used to talk? Was my voice high? Low? How did I choose my words? Was I curt with him? Cute? What was my timing when I smiled or got angry? I had no idea what to say. The graduates and students were laughing and crying together. They called out to each other. Their incessant flow of words echoed through the school halls and reverberated around us. We'll always be friends. Take care. Good luck. Goodbye. Come back to visit. I listened closely to borrow some of their words, but none of them were what I wanted to say. Mal, come down here. That was all I could finally manage to say. After a quick look of confusion, Mal kneeled before me, eyes on mine. There was that familiar scent, the smell of damp earth. Mal always smelled of earth. Long ago, I used to love napping beside him as he read. It felt like I was lying in the middle of a grassy field. I finally felt like I was with my old Mal and was able to speak naturally. How's your research for the lantern blossoms going?
Actually, my college has fully equipped labs, so I think I'll finally be able to make some sort of progress. Genetic engineering is still a tricky field, so I probably won't be successful right away. I have 1,000,001 things I want to test out, so I highly doubt that 4 years will be enough time.
Once given the chance, Mao's eyes glistened and he rattled on like the old days. His voice was lower than I remembered. He was intense and full of confidence, but there was still a bit of that old, delicate Mao in him, too. My heart was filled with so many feelings. I thought I'd burst into tears. I hadn't even cried during the ceremony. How had I survived being apart from Mao all these years? How could I stand not hearing him? how could I breathe without taking in his scent? Why hadn't I tried to patch things up sooner? And now, Mao was going far away. I would never be able to follow him with my legs. Mao was like a towering tree beside me. He offered me cozy shade, quenched my thirst with dew, gave me fresh oxygen to breathe. He was a gentle, peaceful tree. Mao, we'll always be friends, right?
Yeah.
Take care where you're going.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Goodbye. And come and visit me sometime.
Yeah.
I'm still studying photography, and I've even landed some gigs. I clicked the shutter, blown away by the force and breath and energy of the athletes. As a hobby, I've begun shooting trees and flowers too. Whenever I capture the workings of life that flowers give off so powerfully, and yet can be so easy to miss if you're not careful, I swear I can smell Mao beside me. Though the year of his graduation came, Mao did not. Rumor had it he was staying late at the lab. He was so preoccupied, he'd probably forgotten all about me. I knew deep down in my heart, he never had any intention of keeping his promise to see me again. By that point, he and I had already started to make our way down our own separate paths. I had left my tree called Mao and was already breathing on my own. I'd come to the realization that our dreams no longer fit on a one-page drawing the way they used to. Where did you come from? Where are you going? I'm sure you come from someplace I don't know. Going someplace I can't follow. If during your journey you happen to encounter a lantern blossom, I want you to take a moment, stop, and think about the botanist who created it. I'm sure it will have been a young man named Mao. I believe that someday he'll become the most amazing botanist ever.
Fancy meeting you here. A splendid surprise.
Oh, he sells vitamins now. Sweet.
Have a nice day.
All right, guys, I think I have to end it here, even though I don't want to. A lot happened. And I feel like ending that little story there was definitely the way to do it. I'm still loving this game so much. Every new memory I find, every new character I meet is just making me want to learn more. Even Sai, I think that was her name. It's so weird playing this again as an adult, because I remember meeting her, but I never realized her body was marked up to be like cut open and experimented on. I never realized that the way she moves the way she does is because her legs are tied up. That's crazy to me. And it's so perfect how it has these underlining tones of darkness, and yet it's so hopeful. It's truly beautiful to me. in a way. I'm interested to keep this going. I'm interested to figure out where it's going, and I hope you guys are too. Leave a like if you guys are loving it, and maybe subscribe if you're interested. Helps me out. Yeah, I don't know if that's your bread and butter, but helps me out. Awkwardness aside, thank you all so much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.